YouTube friends, Alicia here with another video. This is a junk journal I made for myself, and I thought it was going to be the death of me. Spent most of the day fighting, trying to get it together. Binding these books is a nightmare. The young folks shelf of books, I guess they're called, as the cover says. But because they're so thick, I can't bind them both at the same time on my Bind It All, which is what I preference to do for the covers, just because it makes it easier. And then I ended up having to rip off the brown paper on both sides, front and back, and then I kept trying to repunch it and it kept failing, and yeah, it was just a disaster. So at last, anyways, enough rambling, I have my junk journal put together and a template for the next time I bind these books, because I have a whole shelf of them. So I have a pocket here that I edge punched, and then under the pocket there's, well, you can't see it, but more paper that gives it kind of a give so that it lifts up and I can add more stuff to it. And then I have these things which are just cut off ends pieces that kind of waterfalls. And then this one is double-sided. The paper is all K & Company, it's just different stacks. And I did some sewing, and I sewed this page together because they were single-sided. So, and this. And this is another page I sewed together. My sewing's crooked, but whatever, it's a junk journal. So yeah, anything that was single-sided I sewed together, and I left the tops open. And I don't know if I'll use them for pockets, just because I don't like really deep pockets. And this one. Actually, this one is just one piece. I meant to punch a hole in it up top, so I could use this one for a pocket, but I forgot. And this is paper I set aside when I was making albums for my show, because I thought, oh, this would make such a pretty, well, I guess technically it was supposed to be a smash book, not a junk journal, but smash book. And yeah, it's pretty, but like I said, I thought it was going to be the death of me. I was ready to, like, stop what I was doing and never craft again. This is a little pocket. Well, it does open, but... And I edge punched it and sewed it together. Another sewn page. I also found it hard to match some of the pages together. And this is just a double spread with butterflies. Like this one I found really hard to coordinate with any of the other papers, so it's just kind of a plain paper on this side. Sorry. Flower paper. And I doubt I'll do any stamping or anything in this. It'll probably just be writing and photos and typical Smashbook stuff, I guess. Another pocket that I edge punched. Another double layout. And this wasn't supposed to happen, that these were supposed to be double layouts front and back. Side. Right after another, I guess is how I want to word it. I don't know. But it did. And then this is also not supposed to happen, that this little bird, I was hoping not to get in the binding, but I wasn't paying attention, obviously, when I bound it. And so that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Front and back. And this is another pocket page. It's just folded in half. And then what I did on this one is remember to cut the circle in it, for starters, and then sewed it down here so that it wasn't so deep, and then I opened it up here, like the bottom is sewn as well, so that I can shove tags in it. So, and then this is the back cover, and it's just plain the back. And then the front, I'm not sure how I'm going to cover it yet, but I'll get a cover eventually.